Every morning, millions of people wake up and immediately dive into stress, checking messages, scrolling news, rushing into chaos. But let me ask you this. What if the very first words you spoke each morning had the power to shape your entire day? Imagine beginning your day not with fear, not with doubt, but with a powerful self-declaration that sets your mind, body, and spirit on fire with purpose. This video isn't just about mornings, it's about transformation. Because the way you start your day determines how you live your life. And today, I'll show you exactly how to begin awakening the morning. Every morning holds within it a sacred power. When your eyes first open, it is more than just the breaking of night into day. It is a reminder from life itself that you have been given another chance. A chance to begin again. A chance to rise higher. A chance to step closer to the person you were created to become. Yet so often, we wake up without even realizing the miracle of that moment. We rush into the noise, into the demands of the world, dragging with us the weight of yesterday's failures, yesterday's arguments, and yesterday's disappointments. And by doing so, we miss the most powerful invitation of the morning, the invitation to reset, to renew, and to rise. Think about it. The sun doesn't hesitate to rise, even if the night was filled with storms. The flowers do not refuse to bloom because yesterday was cloudy. Nature understands the rhythm of renewal, but we humans, with all our intelligence, often forget that every morning is life whispering, "Start again." You are not defined by the mistakes you made yesterday, nor are you imprisoned by the doubts that haunted you last night. The moment you wake up, the page turns, and you have a blank space waiting to be written on. But here's the challenge. If you do not take charge of that blank page, someone else will. If you do not speak life into your own morning, the world will speak chaos into it. That is why what you tell yourself in the first moments of your day matters more than anything else. Your morning thoughts are seeds, and what you plant will grow throughout the hours that follow. Plant negativity, and you will harvest stress. Plant worry, and you will harvest fear. But plant powerful, intentional self-declarations, and you will harvest strength, peace, and clarity. The truth is, the way you begin your morning sets the vibration for your entire day. If you begin rushed, distracted, and reactive, then your day will carry the same energy. But if you begin grounded, confident, and aligned, then no storm outside can shake the calm you have built inside. Every spiritual tradition, every great leader, every enlightened teacher emphasizes the importance of mornings because they understand one universal principle. The energy you choose in the morning becomes the foundation of your destiny. So don't treat your mornings casually. Don't stumble out of bed like a prisoner dragging chains. Wake with intention. Wake with awareness. Recognize the gift you've been given. And before you let the world speak to you, speak to yourself. Declare who you are. Declare what you choose. Declare the energy you are bringing into the world. Because every sunrise is more than light filling the sky. It is an invitation for you to shine as well. And the way you respond to that invitation will decide not just your day, but the direction of your entire life. The power of self-declaration. Message. There is a hidden strength inside you, waiting to be awakened each morning. And the key that unlocks it is the words you speak to yourself. Self-declaration is not about repeating empty phrases. It is about aligning your spirit, your mind, and your actions with truth. Every time you declare something with conviction, you are giving your soul instructions. You are programming your subconscious to move in the direction of the life you desire. Think of it this way. The world around you is constantly trying to declare things over you. It says, you are not good enough, you are too late, you are too weak, you are too small. And if you are not careful, you begin to carry those declarations as your own. That is why you must reclaim the power of your voice each morning. Before the doubts of society settle in, you must speak words that remind you of who you truly are. Say to yourself, I am worthy. I am strong. I am guided. I am capable of more than I can imagine. These are not just sentences, they are shields. They protect your mind from the arrows of negativity that will surely fly at you during the day. They are anchors, keeping you steady when the storms of life try to shake you. Science even confirms what spiritual teachers have always known. Words have energy. What you tell yourself repeatedly becomes your identity. If you constantly say, "I can't," your brain will believe it and stop looking for solutions. But if you declare, "I can, I will, I must," your mind begins to search for ways to make it true. Words create reality because they shape focus, and focus shapes action. But there is an even deeper layer here. Self-declaration is not just mental training, it is spiritual awakening. When you declare strength, you are calling forth the strength that God has already placed within you. When you declare peace, you are choosing to align with the calm that your soul was designed to carry. When you declare purpose, you are opening your heart to divine guidance that will lead you step by step. It is not arrogance, it is alignment. The world outside can be chaotic. People will doubt you, life will test you, and challenges will appear without warning, but none of that can defeat you if the world inside of you is strong. That inner strength is built through self-declaration. Every morning you have the choice to live by default, repeating yesterday's patterns, or to live by design, declaring a higher version of yourself into existence. So take a moment each morning, look into the mirror, and instead of criticizing your reflection, declare life over it. Speak courage, speak vision, speak faith. Because when your inner world is in harmony, your outer world begins to shift. Remember, the words you speak are not small. They are seeds of destiny. And when you declare power, purpose, and faith, you are commanding your life to rise toward greatness. Living the declaration, practical application closing. It is one thing to speak powerful words in the morning, but the true transformation happens when those words become the way you live. A declaration is not a magic spell. It is a compass. It points you in the right direction, but you must still take the steps. And this is where most people fall short. They speak strength in the morning, but by midday, they allow negativity to drown their voice. They declare discipline, but when temptation comes, they forget their promise. That is why your declarations must not only be spoken, they must be carried. The first few minutes of your day are sacred. What you do in that time sets the rhythm for everything that follows. Instead of grabbing your phone and filling your mind with noise, begin with silence. Breathe deeply. Center yourself. And then declare with energy, "Today I choose strength, today I choose peace, today I choose growth." Say it until you believe it. Say it until your body feels the shift. This is how you begin to train your subconscious mind. But it cannot end there. Throughout your day, life will test your declaration. Someone may criticize you, an unexpected problem may show up, or your own doubts may try to creep back in. These are not signs of failure. They are opportunities to practice your declaration. When fear rises, respond with faith. I am guided. I am safe. I am capable. When exhaustion comes, remind yourself, I have more strength within me than I realize. When negativity surrounds you, speak light. I carry peace that cannot be stolen. In this way, your declaration becomes a living shield. Think of it as carrying a spiritual toolkit. Your declarations are tools that you can pull out at any moment. They are not just morning words, they are weapons for the entire day. And the more you use them, the stronger you become. Over time, you will not ice that your reactions change. Where you once felt fear, you now feel courage. Where you once gave up, you now persevere. Where you once complained, you now give thanks. This is the power of living your declaration. It rewires your entire way of being. Remember, the world may not value you at first. People may misunderstand your vision, mock your discipline, or even doubt your strength. But your declaration does not depend on their approval. It depends only on your commitment. If you remain consistent, your life will begin to reflect what you have been declaring. Opportunities will open, your confidence will rise, and your inner peace will deepen. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, do not just wake physically, wake spiritually, wake mentally, wake emotionally. Look into the mirror and tell yourself, today I rise. Today, I walk in purpose. Today, I choose to shine. And then carry that energy wherever you go. Because your life is not shaped by chance, it is shaped by choice. And the most powerful choice you can make each day is to live your declaration with courage and consistency. Every day of your life begins the same way, with a morning. And yet, for many people, mornings have become mechanical. Wake up, check the phone, rush into responsibilities, and carry yesterday's burdens without even realizing it. But what we've uncovered together in this message is that mornings are far more than routine. They are sacred opportunities. They are a daily reset button, a divine gift of renewal, and the most powerful chance you have to shape your destiny. The truth is simple but profound. The way you start your morning determines the direction of your day, and the direction of your day shapes the course of your life. If you allow chaos to fill your mornings, your days will follow in chaos. But if you begin with intentional self-declaration, if you begin by commanding your spirit with truth, strength, and faith, you anchor yourself in a foundation that cannot be shaken. Declarations are not just words, they are seeds of energy. And like any seed, what you plant grows. Plant fear, and fear multiplies. Plant doubt, and it expands. But plant courage, peace, discipline, and purpose, and those qualities begin to dominate your character. Over time, your life transforms, not because the outside world suddenly changes, but because you have changed the energy you bring to it. Think of the people you admire most, the ones who inspire you, the ones who seem unshakable. They are not different because life is easier for them. They are different because they have mastered the inner world before facing the outer one. They rise each day with clarity, with strength, and with self-discipline. And you can do the same. The secret is not hidden. It is in your hands, or rather, in your words. But let's be clear. Declarations alone are not enough. Words must become action. You cannot simply speak, "I am disciplined," and then live without discipline. Your declaration must serve as a compass, guiding your choices throughout the day. When you say, "I choose growth," you must take the uncomfortable steps that growth demands. When you declare, "I am strong," you must act with courage in the face of fear. This is how your declarations transform from spoken words into lived reality. So as you step forward, make a commitment to yourself. Every morning, before the world speaks to you, you will speak to yourself. You will rise with intention, not by accident. You will start your day with words that reflect the person you are becoming, not the person you were yesterday. And you will carry those words like a flame, allowing them to light your path, even when the road feels dark. Remember this: you are not powerless. You are not ordinary. You are not meant to drift through life on autopilot. You were created with purpose, with strength, and with greatness within you. And the key to unlocking it lies in how you choose to begin each day. Start each morning with a powerful self-declaration, and you will not just face your days, you will transform them. And as your days transform, so will your life.